Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro, everyday, and today we're going to make a lot of money. Later, if you've been good, I might even show you my obelisk. If you don't remember the way we get it up, you can start by playing with one hand a lot of times, but it doesn't really start growing until you start playing with a different hand just as much. That's our goal, get the biggest obelisk of all time, or at least bigger than you've ever experienced. Working backwards from the goal, in the first 8 antes, we were able to play a high card 177 times, and we're going to keep rotating through singles until we find the obelisk. Once we whip out the obelisk, then we can get these other hands involved. Okay, for the purposes of playing extra hands, we have the burglar, gives us +3 hands every round. Burglar you can also copy with brainstorms. We are hoping to find more brainstorms and possibly a blueprint in the future to give us extra hands. Then if we survive more rounds, we get to play more hands. So for scoring purposes, we're using Perkeo to copy these planet cards. This time it just happened to be the Jupiter cards. When we play a flush, the observatory gives us times 1.5 for each Jupiter card that we have saved up. One consequence of this is we can't play flushes. When you play a flush, it scores all of the points for the round, it ends the round. So if we want to play lots of hands, we need to play these other hands first and end the round with the flush. For making money, we have the golden ticket. Golden ticket gives us $4 every time we play one of our gold cards, of which we have several here. For kind of the game plan here as far as like which hands we want to play, how many of each hand we want to try to play. It's important to point out the game ends after ante 38, so we only have 100 rounds left. Basically, if you have 100 rounds, that's, let's say 20 hands each round. Let's say that's 2,000 hands. We have 2,000 hands left. You start with 9 hands here, and there's 3 secret hands. There's 5 of a kind, there's flush 5, there's also flush houses. Don't forget about flush houses. And so if I do 2,000 hands divided evenly among the 12 different possibilities here, that's like 160 each. So we could try to play every hand 160 times each, except flushes we can't play a lot of times, and maybe straights are difficult to play. So what we can do instead, if we get, let's say our high card up to, instead of 160, let's go up to 200 or go up to 250. Instead of playing every hand 160 times, we can play some hands 250 times or 200 times or whatever it is, however much we get up to. So we want to build a deck that's able to play as many different hands as possible. The deck I'm going for, a mix of kings, queens, and jacks, and so that way if we want to play 3 of a kind, we have a bunch of jacks that we can play. If we want to play 2 pair, we can play queens and jacks, full houses of kings and jacks. We can play flush houses of queens and kings, and you kind of get the idea. Straights I'm not super worried about. As long as I get my high card high enough, then we can get enough of these other hands. 250 4 of a kind should be enough. We don't need to play any straights. So my deck building goal right now is to convert all of these lower cards into the face cards, and so it's easier for us to get the full houses, easier for us to get the 4 of a kinds. Also, as far as like ranks are concerned, currently our winning hand is a flush, so I want to make sure that I'm able to make flushes. Being able to make flushes, then I'm also able to make flush houses and flush 5s and those sorts of things. I want to have mostly spades, but I don't want to have all spades, because in order to play, let's say, a full house, they can't all be the same suit. So maybe what I'll do is I'll mix in a few extra jacks of a different suit. We have red seal jacks. Red seals, we can re-trigger our gold cards. So I would like to upgrade my jacks into queens, and then in the future those red seal queens into red seal kings. That's a deck building goal of mine. One thing that's kind of awkward, we have the burglar, which takes away our discards, so we can't use the purple seals for deck building. Also, Perkeo is relegated to copying the planet cards, so we can't use Perkeo to copy tarot cards either for deck building. So all of the deck building that we get will come from tarot cards in the shop, re-rolling the shop to give us tarot cards. And like on one hand, that seems like a really expensive way to get tarot cards, very inefficient way to get tarot cards. Or maybe like another way to think about it is, I'm already making a lot of money from the golden ticket. We've made, here a nice amount of money in the last round, just the most recent round. And so with all of that money, I'm already re-rolling in the shop. And then the tarot cards will just come up alongside the jokers, just as part of our normal re-rolls. I'm not re-rolling any extra to get the tarot cards. I just get the tarot cards as a consequence of normal re-rolls that I'm already doing. I'm already re-rolling to try to find blueprint or, potentially some other kind of value generating jokers. Currently, we've got the gift card here. Gift card, we want to hold on to for a short time. It adds sell value to all of our jokers, making our future temperances worth more money. $50 temperances in the distant future. We are also using a mod here to stack up all the consumable cards. So this is 49 different Jupiter cards all in one stack here. This is originally part of the incantation mod by Jen Walters. We have another mod that tracks how much money our golden ticket here. We've already made $3,000 in the first 8 antes. And if you want, we can put it right there and you can see it change over the course of the run. So for now, let's work on re-rolling for blueprint, re-rolling for tarot cards to build the deck. Let's just go next. Okay, we can take the money tree voucher here for just more interest, more ways of making money. That's totally fine. Other vouchers that we have the cheaper re-rolls here. We have the single boss re-roll here. It's only been 8 antes, so we don't have that many vouchers. Mainly we're looking for antimatter for an extra joker slot. Currently, this gift card we can replace. We can replace this gift card with a showman or an invisible joker trying to get another brainstorm or blueprint. But once we find the obelisk takes up a space. And Perkeo takes up a space. And Burglar takes up a space. And we decide whether or not we want the golden ticket. So, we're kind of constrained on joker slots here. We've already used one ectoplasm to get a negative brainstorm. So the next ectoplasm costs -2 hand size. That could make it challenging to find specific hands that we're looking for if we have our hands are too small. But I would be willing to use another ectoplasm in the future if we do get the extra hand size. So one thing I'm thinking about, I look for the skip tags. I'm looking for the voucher tag. We already have 2 double tags saved up from a couple of colas that we found in part 1. Alright, here with these Celestial packs, we basically don't open any Celestial packs. As long as we're holding on to Jupiter cards, the Jupiter won't show up in these Celestial packs. We do have the Telescope, and Telescope, whatever your most played hand is, will guaranteed show up in the Celestial packs, regardless of duplicates. Even if you're holding on to one, the Telescope will still force one to spawn, except our most played hand is obviously High Card, so guaranteed plutonium, guaranteed not to see Jupiter cards. So let's just get re-rolling here. Okay, don't need a juggler. Don't need a business card. Business card adds $1 per face card or $1 per activation if we have multiple activations because of the red card, compared to the golden ticket already gives us $4 per card. So this does give us more money, but I want to stick with the gift card as long as I can so that I can make, like I said, all of those future temperances worth more money. Let's just keep re-rolling here. Alright, we don't need glass cards. We want to stick with the gold cards for now for more money, though something we can consider in the future. Since the golden ticket takes up space, at some point in the future we're going to have to get rid of it, replace it with a blueprint, and then once we do that, maybe we turn all of these gold cards into lucky cards, which also generate money, kind of. Okay, can't do Andrew for the extra discards because Burglar takes away all of our discards. But Clown's kind of nice here. Clown is giving us, you know, somewhere between $20 or $25, but stick with the gift card. At some point, I do want to get some kind of suit changing tarots so that we have, like I said, a mix of suits, not just all of one suit. But I do want to have enough of one suit, enough spades that we can guarantee the flushes. Currently, only flushes are the way that we're able to score. So I want to make sure that I can get my spade flush when I need it. I want to work on removing these non-spades first, or these low cards, turning them into jacks. Okay, $22 for a reroll. We just picked up the money tree here, so the interest cap right now, we go up to $100 in the bank for $20 of interest. It's okay if we spend a little bit more because we get, you know, about 200 bucks from the golden ticket anyway. But $22 for a reroll is kind of expensive. Let's just go next. Okay, and then, you know, plus 3 more Jupiter cards because of the Brainstorm's copy and Perkeo. Alright, this is actually getting in the way of blocking the button here. The boss here says face cards are face down. I don't love that actually, because if I'm trying to play a flush, I can sort by suit and I can guarantee that I get spades, but what I don't want to happen is I don't want to accidentally play too many jacks and get like a flush house, for example. Because as far as like non-face cards, I only have the 4 non-face cards, right? So let's reroll once. Face cards debuffed, all of them. That's worse. That cost me a lot of money. Alright, bummer. Okay, well, let's copy the golden ticket here, and at least, like, there aren't any bosses that ruin us, right? There aren't any bosses that kill us. Maybe, like, there's the one boss that says you can't repeat hand types. Maybe that's a little bit annoying. Maybe then we would lose money. Or maybe that's fine. Maybe we just don't play a bunch of hands or whatever. No, it's the boss that says you can only play one hand type. And then if my opening hand is not a flush, then we lose. Anyway, we want to play the gold cards for money, so we'll play the 2 here. And then just keep playing high card. So I can play a jack as a way of getting rid of these lower cards. And you can do kind of the same thing. King here, removing a 9. Anything that's not gold, we can throw it away. So like king, we can use to throw away the queen. We want to avoid playing pairs so that we have room to play pairs in the future. This is kind of slow, by the way, so we will be using, we've got another mod here. We can speed it up. So play the jack, throwing away the 7. Nice. Throw away another jack. We know we have a lot of jacks, so we can always just throw jacks here so that we don't end up with too many jacks at one time. Okay, there's a 7 here. I want to play a 4. I want to get rid of these cards that are not gold. I can probably throw away this 4 of clubs. Alright, great. So we play the 6 and we have a flush in hand, so we have a winning hand. Let's go ahead and play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Okay, so E20 there, of course, you know, no danger scoring wise. Maybe since we do have the 8 ball here, maybe I am interested in getting more 8s in the future. Currently, my 8s are not gold, or I have, I thought there was another 8 in here. Maybe I got rid of it. Yeah, okay, we only have 2 8s. They are spades, but they're not gold. So something I want to work out in the future. Could pick up a gold ace here. That's probably something that I want. Like I said, we could play aces as a way of, you know, discarding lower cards. So we could play ace high, that's fine. Arcana pack, we reroll in the shop first. Looking for some tarot cards. Splash is cool with the golden ticket because then you can play, you know, you can play 4 cards and those 4 cards will all count for the golden ticket. But we're going to keep the gift card for a little bit longer. No clubs yet. 10 of spades. Could take a 10 of spades as a way of enabling a straight flush in the future. We can get more 10 of spades in the future. We do have the, you know, it's the magic trick. Also now we've got the illusion. So if it were a gold 10, I would take it. But since it's not gold, I'm just going to pass it. Strength, I could start using now on the jack and just make the queen now. Maybe. We'll see. Pareidolia we don't need. Stone card we don't need. I could, if I want to be a little bit more precise here, I can hold on to some planet, or I can hold on to some tarot cards. I kind of like this idea. So like, when we play a single card here for the golden ticket, 2 extra activations from the Giga Chad triples the ability to make money. So instead of making $200 per round, we make $600 per round. That's a lot stronger than the gift card. Well, at least in the short term, right? This does a lot in the short term. The question is like, in the long term, how much does doing the gift card actually do for us long term? As far as like temperance value. Like, do we even have access to that many temperance cards if we don't have that many purple seals? I think I'm going to take the Giga Chad, and then that way, if I have more money earlier, if I have more money right now, then I can leverage that money to try to get the blueprint earlier. And then the more planet cards that we save up earlier, the longer we get to survive into the end game. You know, once the anti-scoring requirements start scaling faster than our ability to make planet cards. So let's swap out the gift card, picking up the Giga Chad here. $19 reroll. Now we can really spend down, right? 20 bucks. Because now I can make like 500 bucks this round. Let's go one more. To do this, drunkard. Nope. Arcana pack gives me death. I can copy the red seal. I could use strength. Yeah, maybe I want to do that more than I want to use this Emperor card. So how about the 10 and the 8? I'm going to use strength on both of these. That way I get an extra jack. Then with the death card here, I'm just going to remove... Oh wait, I was supposed to use the strength card on the red seal, huh? That was a mistake. That actually, I was supposed to do the 10 and the jack. Oh well. The 6 here we can make into a jack. And that's all that we can afford right now. Also, yeah, having more money for more rerolls also gives me more tarot cards so that we can build the deck faster. Let's go next. Okay. Did I mention this already? We have 2 double tags from before when we got colas. We're looking for voucher skips so that we can try to get antimatter for an extra joker slot. Let's go ahead and copy the burglar and go next. Okay. We can play the king as a way of throwing away the queen. We can play a jack. Throw away a 7. Okay, we've got some diamonds here, so let's get rid of the diamonds, starting with the small ones. Okay, Jack allows me to get rid of these smaller cards. So now already 196 on the high card. Gonna keep going with high card until we find the Obelisk. Okay, we got a pair of 9s here, so I can get rid of one, throwing away one of my jacks. Okay. Play a 6. Ditch a 9. So how about one king and one 9 here? I need to make sure that I have a flush in hand, so let's just play these. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it with the flush. Now we're up to, almost 3,900 from the golden ticket. Not gonna add a king unless it was gold. Could try a standard pack. Yeah, king of spades, jack of spades. If it's not gold, I will just skip. Man, this boss here is kind of a bummer. I am able to play these other gold cards, I guess. Alright, hold on to the sun. No plutonium. If there was a luchador, maybe I would take the luchador instead of the Giga Chad. Is that something I want to do? We could take a cola. Yeah, we could sell the Chad and find a replacement. Take the extra hand size. Okay, we don't need the photograph for points. Could take a golden joker here instead of a juggler. Juggler, extra hand size gives us extra gold cards, so that's fine. Vagabond, nope. Fool, I can copy death. So among all of the possible tarot cards, I think we decided death is the one that I want most because death allows me to copy my red seals. Even more than the hung men, I want just death. Take a hermit. Maybe since I have a death card, maybe we stop re-rolling and we open the booster pack first, and then that way I can use the death card and re-roll for another one. Let's try that. Alright, so we get another hermit here. I can use death on the jack to get rid of this 9. And use the hermit after, I guess. Could use splash here instead of juggler. Play more gold cards that way. Could get parking money, though in this particular round, not really going to work for us. Could take this 10 as a lucky card, as a, it is a card that makes money. We could do better than parking. We could get a blueprint. Maybe that's okay. Maybe I'll allow it. Make sure we copy the percolator. Okay, Hierophant, no. So, do we stop there if maybe I'm not able to make that much money this round? For one, we lost the Giga Chad, and then also we have our face cards are going to be debuffed. I do want a strength card. I could turn kings into aces and then get more money. Is it worth it for the money? Do I, hold on, question. Do we care that our cards are face cards? Or do I want to build around non-face cards? Because like, in the future, if I have a bunch of blueprints and brainstorms copying Perkeo, and I have a joker slot for burglar and I have a joker slot for the obelisk, I'm not gonna have room for Sock and Buskin. And if I don't have room for Sock and Buskin, I don't actually care if everything is face cards. And then maybe, you know, I don't want to deal with this in the future, face card debuff. Maybe I do use the strength to make kings into aces. Alright. Either way, $30 is expensive for a reroll, so let's go next. Alright, let's copy the burglar. And then copy the ticket. I lost an 8. That's okay. So these kings, turn them into aces. And play them one at a time. Start with the 2. I want to dig for my gold cards that are not face cards. If I want to dig, we do something like this. Play 5 cards. Yeah, maybe this is not so bad. Okay, as long as I play 4, it's not considered a flush. We have high card 204 times. Ship it. Got so many jacks. So jacked up. Okay. Play the ace. Maybe I should have played the 4 first. Alright, well, we have to play high card here. So let's ship it. Only 21 cards in the deck, now 16. Okay, so I want to play all of the gold ones. I want to hold on to spades. Okay, 5 hands left, 12 cards on the deck. There's one more gold card, and then that's it. Okay, so we can play these. And there's 4 cards that are not spades. Of the spades, a lot of them are jacks. Okay. Okay, so I want to get rid of jacks. I want to get rid of these clubs. So 4 hands left, 8 cards in the deck. Throw away the jack. No money, bummer. All right, we've got queen here. We can get rid of a jack. 4 cards in the deck. We have a flush. Okay, we didn't draw the gold 6. So now I think we just play the high card. Maybe jack high, right? High card, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. Alright. Get me out of here. Okay, 400 bucks. Now let's check for no voucher. Skip. We've got an Arcana pack. We get the Tarot Merchant. I actually want the Tarot Merchant. I've said before, the only way to build the deck is with tarot cards from the shop. So let's go ahead and take the Tarot Merchant. Find some death cards. Nope. No Judgment. No Dagger. Can't do Rebate since we have the Burglar. Get another Cola. What's the boss situation here? Boss is the club. Debuffs my club cards. Yeah, what if we sell the ticket? I really want the vouchers. The vouchers are important. The extra Joker slot is incredibly important. Ticket is a common, so, you know, it'll come back around. For sure. To-do list high card, that's basically the same thing. Right? We just play high card a bunch of times and we get $4 times all the blueprints. Actually. Okay, so let's take strength here. Bootstraps? Nope. Fool copying strength. Not ideal. Magician, Tower. Okay, this is a jumbo, so let's open the Arcana pack. I don't see a death card, but I can take Temperance for 34. Do we use Fool to copy Temperance, or do we hold on to the Fool card for a death card? I think the death cards are important enough that we should hold on to the Fool. As far as like the Strength card is concerned, do we want to use it here? No, I still want to hit one of these red seals, turning them into a queen. So that means we hold on to the death card. Or sorry, we hold on to the strength card, use the temperance. I could use the world here to make more spades, but these low cards, I don't really care too much about them being spades. I'm just going to use death on them anyway to consolidate ranks. So use temperance. And we do a little bit more re-rolling. Could use the wheel. I might use Fool for temperance. Depends on what happens in the shop. We get the Giga Chad, but we don't have the golden ticket. So just keep re-rolling here. Baron we don't need. There's a death card. Now I feel awkward about not having used the strength card, but we'll get the opportunity to use strength in the future. Alright, so we're copying the percolator. Let's go next. Debuff clubs you don't care about. Copy the burglar. Alright, we want to play high card. I want to copy my jack onto the 7. We could save the death cards for the final hand, but I don't know what I'm going to draw, and I don't know what order I'm going to draw them in, so I might as well use the death cards now. I will save the death card for cards of other suits, I guess. Alright, so play the king here. Actually, it doesn't matter if we play gold cards or not, right? So yeah, as long as it's high card, ship it. Okay, so just throwing away these. Ace, I guess I don't need this many jacks. I really don't need this many jacks. Okay, so queen, jack, 4. There we go. Now finally we have some cards that are not just jacks, but awkward. Awkward trying to throw them away. So jack, 7, 2. Now I've got too many jacks. Really need those strength cards. Alright, I can throw away another jack. Okay. I have a winning hand, so let's just hold on to it. Throw away more jacks. Queen or jack, doesn't matter. Throw away a 7. Okay, so now high card 231 times, no problem. I guess I'm forced to play the red seals here, but would prefer not to, because we get more money from holding in hand. Alright, to do this on full house, that's not going to happen. Okay. Yeah, what if we... Since I said... Here's the thing. I said I don't care about what ranks I have. Let's try to get more 8s for the 8-ball, and then we can try to snowball from there. If I see some 8s in the shop, I should take them, right? We have an Arcana pack here. Arcana will copy the death cards that we just used if we find a Fool. Let's do a little re-rolling. Magician we can hold on to. Strength we can take. Maybe I'm trying to strength my red seals into 8s. That feels weird. Maybe I'm trying to find a standard pack that has a red seal that's lower rank, and then that way it's easier to turn it into an 8. Or something. I don't know. Not being able to use purple seals hurts. It's painful, alright? There's a gold 8, we should take it. We take those. There's a devil, we can make a gold card. We take those. Replace the to-do list with judgment? No, not quite. I will take temperance. I will not take a 9. Could take a business card for money. It's not great, but it's better than the to-do list. Take the clown here. Yeah. Alright, Emperor. Let's try the Arcana pack. Okay, so no Fool, but we do get a Death card here. I can finally use the Strength. So here's where I have a ton of jacks. Alright, how much do I care about my ability to make straight flushes? Now that I have high card on 230, maybe I don't care about straight flushes. So let's say straight flushes are off the table. I want to have 8s for the 8 ball. I want to have jacks. I want to have maybe aces. Maybe we have a lot of aces. Let's do aces. So jack and jack. We strength both of these. Maybe I go strength jack and 9 here, and then we get an extra 10. So, and what do I care? Do I care about any of these other ones? Maybe judgment. Okay, so let's go strength, gold 10, use judgment, hit the road we don't care about, copy the queen for more red seals, use the emperor, world. Okay, so I could use the world on maybe this queen. Maybe, we'll see. Could spin the wheel here if we want. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, foiled again. 3 of spades? Nah. Venus? No. I need a way to make money, which actually we don't have currently. $24 for a reroll. I guess we just gotta go next. That feels bad. Maybe we go one more. Let's not be greedy, I guess. This cola was expensive, but when we get the voucher and we get the you know, what is it, the antimatter, we'll feel like a genius. Let's copy the percolator. Go next. Alright, switch to the burglar. And you know what, we'll copy the 8 ball. How about this? We'll play an 8. I can make spades here. I guess I kind of want to save the world card for the cards that are gold, but maybe these 7s end up being 8s in the future. Play the 8. We can throw away the 7 unless we get a strength card. I'm going to keep the 7s for one round. Maybe just to see what the 8 ball gives me. Alright, we get one tarot card. It's a moon. Bummer. Alright, so we don't need this queen. We don't need this 7. I want to try to dig for my one other 8 in the whole deck. I have 15 hands, might as well. So in that case, throw away the 10. Okay. Throw away a jack. Whenever possible, we should throw away jacks. because jacks are most likely to get stuck. Okay, 18 cards left on the deck. King, queen, jack, 9. Save the queen, discard the 5. Ace, king, jack, 2 means we can throw away a queen, or actually a 6. Alright, here we go. There's only 9 cards left in the deck, and a lot of them are jacks. That's awkward. 8. Okay, we get justice, we get tower. Those are things that I don't care about. So we want to get rid of these jacks so that we can draw non-jacks basically. So here's a winning hand. Okay. Too many jacks. So we can play up to 2 of them and we can hold on to these. So we should throw away 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a regular flush. Ship it. And then we get some gold card value. We lose money on the money tree. We don't get maxed out interest. That's a bummer. Alright, gold 3. That's going to be a no. We can pick up Northern Lion here. We can try a standard pack. Wild Ace. Nope. We should reroll a little bit, right? Emperor. Emperor gives me a Fool. We can take a Magician and try to get some lucky cards. We can use the Death card. Okay, so Fool plus Death. Yeah, maybe we don't reroll. We got the Fool and we got the Death card. Maybe we don't reroll, since we already have tarot cards that we want. Go next. Alright, copy the Burglar. High card, we've got 246. That's alright. Okay, so at some point, do we use the Death cards to copy 8s? Before I would have said no, because most of the time I want to use my blueprints and brainstorms to copy the golden ticket, and really the 8 ball doesn't really do anything if I'm just copying the golden ticket. But now, since I don't have the golden ticket, maybe copying the 8 ball. Maybe we make some lucky 8s. Too late for lucky 8s. Alright, well, let's dig. Ace, queen, jack, 10. Let's dig. Keep the ace. There's an 8. I have a few other, I guess, maybe even just regular spades I can turn into an 8. That's fine. So this 10 I can turn into gold. I would rather hit a lower ranking card, so let's go ace, queen, jack, 10. Throw those away. Yeah, 9 into an 8, 7 into an 8. Or do I care about those? Do I save the death cards? Let's just use the death cards now. It's fine. Play the 8s one at a time. Alright, lovers and justice. Nope. We can play an 8 here. Strength. Okay, strength to turn queens and kings into aces, I guess. Or really, I want to turn 7s into 8s. How many 7s do I have in the deck? I don't have any 7s right now. If I use the strength now, then if I get a fool, I will feel silly. Okay. Use the strength. Play the 8. No tarot cards. Let's try again. 1 tarot cards. Okay. Really need a red seal, huh? Alright. Ace, king, jack, queen. I don't have any more 8s in the deck, so really I'm just drawing my flush, which I already have. So we just play high card now. 5, throwing away a jack. Throw away another jack. Keep throwing jacks. One more time. Alright, well, that's the worst possible draw. Rude. Here's the flush. $23. Alright. Okay. Parking money? Yes. Let's go hone first, and then that way we can use judgment here. Misprint. Nope. Give me the parking money. Alright. That we've got a rare tag here. We've got a buffoon. The boss says play only 1 hand, but we've got the burglar, so that's fine. The boss does take away 3 hands, so we start at 1 and then we get the burglar hands on top of that. I think I'm not going to reroll the boss because, I don't know, we saw what happened last time when we rerolled the boss. It was pretty awkward. Let's go try these standard packs. Okay, so, you know, once again, another jack. Okay, reserve parking, that's a compelling reason to stick with face cards. Now that I've made a bunch of aces, I forgot about that. Alright, blue seal, I don't care about. Queen, I don't care about. Let's skip this. Alright, now that I got parking money, we can be a little bit more spendy. Hung man. It can work. It won't. Yeah, it's fine. No. If I remove too many cards, I won't be able to play 5-card hands, right? If I have 20 hands times 5 cards, that's too many cards. Or, yeah, I only have 48 cards in the deck. I want to be able to play a lot of cards. I could use lovers to make more spades. I have like a few holdouts. That's okay. Justice? Nope. Luchador? Nope. We're kind of broke, so I guess copy the percolator and go next. Burglar. And then parking. Okay, so we want to find face cards, right? We want to play 8s for the 8 ball. So 8 first. We get a hung man, we get a death card. So we use death to copy 8s or death to copy red seals. I guess if we copy 8s, that can help with the deck building. But if we copy the red seals, that helps with money. I need to find the obelisk. To find the obelisk, I need the money. So, copy the red seals, I guess. I guess tarot cards are also money. I'm conflicted. Maybe we should just be doing 8 ball the whole time. 8 ball for hermits and temperances and stuff like that. Okay. Let's make more 8s. Even though they're not red seals. Let's make more 8s. Okay, so the thing that I want to do here, maybe we do use the hungman just a little bit. Makes it easier to find the cards that we're looking for. As far as like the face cards that I want to hold in my hand, I want to hold jacks and I want to hold queens. I guess I should hold at least one king. So maybe do something like this, copying the parking. Okay, so with the death card, I committed to copying 8s. So let's find 8s to copy. And the jack that doesn't have the red seal, maybe we throw it away while we go digging. Okay, so here's a queen, here's a jack, here's a 6 that we can throw away. We've got an 8. Copy the 8 ball. I can't use death on it right away, so maybe we draw first. You know? I don't need this many jacks. I can turn an ace into an 8. This is quite a delicate balance. You know what? I can turn a 7 into an 8. At this point, that's fine. At this point, that's fine. I guess I could also use a strength card to turn a 7 to an 8, but whatever. Alright, we get the wheel, we get the judgment. We sell both in case we get a fool. Alright, that did nothing for me. So play the ace. Now we have too many jacks. We need to get rid of some jacks. Keeping the red ones for the parking money. We can ditch an 8 here. Once again, does nothing. Okay, Hierophant, no. I need to keep the 7, actually, so that I don't play a flush house. Ditch one of these jacks. Alright, so 7, queen, there you go, that's a flush, not a flush house, ship it. Alright, so this one round we're able to get 160 bucks, that's reroll money. Alright, standard pack for, we can pick up a 6, nope. Copy the percolator. So far we got 13 tarot cards from the 8 ball. Yay. Yay. 75 Jupiter cards though. So let's use the Temperance. Devil, we can make more gold cards. I feel bad. You know, I said the ticket, it's like a common. The ticket will come back around. It should, in theory. Could do another hung man. High card 276 times. That's good. I'm ready for the Obelisk. I would like to receive your Obelisk. Let's go pick up the Fool. Use the Fool for Temperance, hold the Fool for Death. We hold the Fool, right? Chariot, Lovers again, Temperance again, could take another King, maybe another King could be useful. It is a King of Spades, I could make it into a gold card. King of Spades useful for parking money. Let's go one more. World, is that better than Devil? Yeah, maybe. 5? Nope. Alright, we got 46 bucks, $23 rerolls. We use temperance here? Or what? Yeah, probably. Probably we use the temperance now. Go one more. 8 of hearts. 8 of hearts I can make into spades. Alright. Copy the percolator, go next. 79 Jupiter cards, copy the burglar. 8 ball. Throw away a 4. Let's throw away the 4 of spades. What do I want to do with the world card? Do I want to hold on to the world card? Or do I want to leave room for the 8 ball to give me tarot cards? Like, I want to use the world on this 8 of hearts, but it's not like urgent. So maybe I just use it on the 4 here. Try to get a strength card. Alright, Wheel of Fortune we definitely don't need. Alright, switch to the parking. Jacks we get rid of. Ship it. Okay. We have extra queens in the deck. I need to draw my 8s. Okay, this queen we can throw. Okay, I have the red queens, so we should keep those. Okay, we have some 8s. You know, the dice. Suspiciously many 6s would be pretty good right now. Alright, 8. Nope, try again. 8. Nope, try again. 8. Still nope on the tarot cards. That's not unexpected, but it is disappointing, even though it's not unexpected. There's only 2 more 8s in the deck. I probably want to hold on to a king, maybe. I have more kings in the deck, I guess. Do I need this many jacks? Let's throw away 1, but keep the queens. Okay, 8 ball. Magician. You know, maybe we use the Magician. If we're not going to use the golden ticket, might as well use the Magician. Yeah, maybe what I'm supposed to do is make lucky 8s instead of all these gold cards. Maybe we're done with the golden ticket. That feels sad. I like the ticket. I like the money. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling in 20 minutes from now. I need to keep the ace, and then that way I have a flush. So we have the winning hand. Throw away this queen. Okay, now that we got this king, I can actually throw away the ace. Okay, so king, queens, jack, jacks. This is a flush, so we can ship it. Get a little parking money. All right. Now, moon we can hold on to. Priestess, nope. Mime for money is worse than parking. Can we get some more 8s, maybe? Nope, but we get a couple of temperances. That's cool, I guess. Emperor here. Alright, give me death. Nope. But we get the magician back. Don't need 10s. Don't need a bull. Emperor again. Temperance, sure. A lot of temperance, which is great. Love to see it. Another world card, sure. Temporarily. 25 bucks. Let's go one more. Ooh. We're saved. You know, not that the parking's not making money for us, but you know, we could get a little ticket money. Little ticket money. Let's go next. Okay, boss here. We said we don't need to re-roll it because we got the burglar. Only 13 hands. Bummer. All right. I care more about the money so that I can reroll for Obelisk rather than, you know, the tarot cards from the 8-ball. So let's copy the ticket. Right? Yeah, what do I want to use the world on? I got some spades. So let's start by playing the gold jack and throw away the 8 and also probably this 4. I can save an 8 for the final hand. All right, here we go. This queen actually used the world card. I should have held on to the 4. Now we got a queen of spades. We can throw away if we want. Like, what am I digging for? What's the ideal situation? I want to get my final hand. I want to have 3 red seals. Jacks, 1 red seal queen, maybe 1 red seal 8. Let's do that. Manifest it. We can hold on to 8s. We could just play the 8s. We could just ship it here. Do the 8 again. Okay, play another 8. No tarot cards from those. Alright, this is, if you didn't already know, too many jacks. We can play a queen. Okay. 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a flush. Give me the money. Okay, so 352 from just that one round with the golden ticket. Okay, Fool copying the world. We can do better. Could go back in time, but it's going to cost us a hand here. I don't see any voucher skip tags. So, like, you know, here's the thing about going back in time. Going back in time, we get 1 less hand every round. 1 less hand, you know, that could be used to grow the obelisk. Also, if we have like 90 rounds left, that's 90 hands. But we do want to take this at some point, right? And also at some point we want to get the extra hand voucher, and at some point we want to get the you know, antimatter voucher. And if we go back in time, we get another voucher. 1 additional anti is 1 additional voucher, and so you will get the antimatter faster. And then once you get the antimatter, that's plus 3 hands every round, right? Because antimatter, we can get another blueprint or brainstorm to copy the burglar, and then that makes up for the -1 hand. Or, you know, let's say the grabber, the extra hand is like the literal last voucher. Well, if we go back in time, we get a voucher 1 round sooner, then, you know, you get the grabber sooner. Even if it's the literal last one, you still technically get it sooner. I do want to take this, but, you know, we will wait until after the big blind. I don't think it's worth it to not take this and like try to wait. Oh, I'll take the voucher in like ante 32 or something like that to avoid the minus hand. I think the minus hand is fine. Don't worry about it so much. It's not gonna kill you. We don't have room for joker, so we just skip here. We re-roll for currently I'm looking for death, as is tradition. Take a temperance here, holding the fool for death. Chariot? Nope. Oh, I should hold on to something just to get it out of the shop. More temperance. Showman? Nope. Hermit? Sure. I guess holding on to the showman then gives me the opportunity to get more blueprints and brainstorms, but once we get the obelisk, I'm gonna have to replace something anyway, so obelisk will probably replace the golden ticket. Otherwise, you know I love the showman. Don't have room for the Giga Chad. I mean, basically we don't have room for anything. This is very sad. $50, $30 rerolls. Let's go next. Alright, so we got the Fool, we got the Strength. Let's copy the Percolator. Alright, Wheel for some face down cards. That's fine. Okay, I want to copy the ticket. So, with my Strength. Also the Fool. Are we just going to hold on to the Fool? I think we're just going to hold on to the Fool. With my Strength, I'm trying to turn 7s into 8s. I'm trying to turn Kings into Aces, I guess. Trying to turn Red Seals into Kings. Maybe. Let's do that. 1 Red Seal Queen. And then 1 King. So let's find a Red Seal Queen. We can start with an 8, though I'm not going to get any tarot cards from it, so let's start with a queen instead. Okay. Sorry, if I play a queen, I should also throw away a jack. Okay, we got the 8s now. Throw away a jack. Okay, now I just have an embarrassing amount of 8s. Of course, you give me the 8s when I can't use them. Bummer. I could turn a 10 into a jack. I'm gonna keep digging. I'm gonna throw away an 8. Fine. 9 and 10. Use the Strength. Now we can play an 8. Doesn't give me tarot cards anyway. Alright. Jack, 10, 6. King gives me an opportunity to ditch a jack. Ace allows me to ditch another jack. Ace ditching a king and a jack. Okay, so basically I have, this is the final hand that I want. I can play the maximum number of red seals. If I'm gonna play the 8, I should play the 8 now, because I might actually use the tarot card. Alright, so queens, jacks, and throw an ace there for a flush. Now we're up to 300 high card. You know, if we get up to like 350 high card, I might not have to play that many complicated hands. I could just play pairs and 2-pair or something like that. Anyway, we got a ton of money. We can pick up a 7 here if we want and try to turn it into an 8. It's already golden. You know, why not? We've only got 47 cards in the deck. Why not? It's already golden. Red seal jack. I would have to turn it into spades, but it is a red seal. Red seals are a little bit annoying to come by, right? So might as well take it. Yeah. Okay. Hierophant? Nope. Alright. 6 of spades? Nope. 8? We did take this 8 of hearts, but now that I have the golden ticket, I'm less inclined to play this unless I actually get the world card. Holding on to the world card is awkward, but potentially worth it. I'll take a random 8. You know what? I mean, we can always get the hung man. If we need a course correct, we have that capability. See, this is what I like about the magic trick. When you have this kind of like end game money where you can re-roll as much as you want, you can really just get whatever you need added to your deck. Very useful for deck building. Could spin the wheel, I guess. Sock and buskin. Nope, don't have room. Don't have joker slots. Lover's Chariot. $25. I'm okay with the tarot cards that I have now. Let's just go next. Alright, copy the burglar. And then the ticket. Alright, so could use temperance for, or could use the fool for money. Could hold on to the fool. Could use the devil card on the jack. Probably we use it on a jack. Could use the devil card on king also. Or we should use it on an 8, right? Yeah, so devil here, and if I want, I could use the fool for another devil. Like, that seems good enough. No, let's just hold out for a death card. Right? Because I want to use death to copy red seals, which currently we have a limited supply. Alright, so play the jack. Red seal gives me money. Red seal gives me the most money. Play the red seals when we can. Play an ace here so we can discard the jacks. Play the gold 8s for tarot cards. I could make a gold 8 here. Nah. Alright, so get rid of a jack. I'm not going to play the non-gold 8. We can play a queen. To discard a jack, we can play the 8 first. No tarot cards. Bummer. Alright. Ditch the queens. So play a queen, ditch a jack. Is this a good enough final hand? Because if it is, we can stop fishing. What do we got left in the deck? Still have some red seal jacks. Let's dig for jacks. In that case, let's drop a king. Okay, play the 8 for a tarot card. Play the 4 here. Play the ace. Ditch a jack. Draw a red seal. All my cards are spades, so we can't miss. The flush can't miss. Bummer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. $1,100 from the golden ticket. From this version of the golden ticket, not counting the previous one. 91 Jupiter cards. Nice. Okay, we could take the showman. Nope, because we got the ticket. Don't have room for anything. Let's go back in time. Alright, what did we say the boss was? The boss was face down cards. We could get a red seal ace. Yeah, maybe. Maybe red seal ace. It is a steel card. I'd have to turn it into gold. Yeah, maybe. This is not a gold card, but it is a gold seal. Gold seal's money. Maybe we take a gold seal here, but it's a 3. Let's skip a 3. Okay, we can pick up the cola. It worked out so well last time. Trust me, trust me. Look at that. It's time. Okay. I think we don't re-roll anymore. In general. Because I think now... I still kind of low-key want to re-roll for tarot cards so that I can keep building the deck. But basically, now that we're on the Obelisk... I don't have any empty Joker slots. I don't have any space. I need the antimatter. I need the extra Joker slot, right? So I guess what we do, we maybe go a few more. Now Fool for Devil feels bad. I don't actually want a Devil card if I don't have a golden ticket. Tower is not what I want. I mean, there's a golden ticket that we can't take. There's a Hung Man. I could use the Hung Man on the non-spades still. Because I do, want to try to play pairs if I can. I want to try to play 2 pair if I can. 333 on the high card. I guess that's where we're going to stop. Yeah, with the Fool, let's do a little bit of surgery here. Alright. Let's go next. Copy the burglar. Like, we don't even get 20 hands per round. We only get 15 hands per round. Or if I get the extra hand size voucher, I can take another ectoplasm. Alright. 7s and 5s, we hang them. Use the Fool for another Hung Man. We don't play high card anymore. We could, but we don't need to anymore. We could copy the Obelisk just for funsies, but I don't want to score too many points. So let's copy the 8-ball. We're gonna copy the 8-ball. We need to turn the red seal ace into a red seal 8. That's what we need to do. We can play a pair. A flush is too powerful. We play a pair. And when I do play a pair, do I want to discard anything? Like discard a king, perhaps? Yeah. Play a pair. Fiddlesticks. There do gonna be some face down cards. So how about these jacks with this face down card? Maybe it's 3 of a kind. It is 3 of a kind. Okay. 4s. Maybe we delete. Or if I have 2 pair, I should probably just ship it with 2 pair. Yeah. Yeah. And throw away a queen. This is all of a sudden complicated. 2 pair. Yeah. We could play a full house. Yeah. I should use the Hung Man, right? Remove a 4. Just a 4 or a 4 and an 8. How about just a 4? If I am going to play the 8s, I should play the 8s rather than a full house. I should play the 8s as 2 pair so that I get more tarot cards that way. I could play a pair of 8s. Nah. Use the hungman. Alright. Full house. Ship it. So it really doesn't matter what we play as long as it's not high card. Those are the rules. Alright. I can use death to copy an 8. So like I can turn a 6 into an 8. Then we can play a full house here. I think what I want to do like this, so that we can get rid of the face down cards. Ah, we got the classic, we get the flush house. Okay, we get another death card. Death card, we for sure keep making more 8s. Okay, I'm starting to see the vision. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. We can play a straight. That's huge. I'm running out of cards. So with only 16 cards, I want to try to get rid of the face down ones. So we go in here, we play... this is for sure a pair. I can get rid of one of these. Okay, I don't know what this is, but I do know I have a pair of jacks. Okay, I know this is a pair of aces. I'm running out of cards. We knew this would happen. We would run out of cards. In my deck here, I don't have any queens, so this is a pair of jacks. Okay. This could be anything. Could be anything. Could be a 10, could be a jack. Can't be an ace. I need to make some kind of pair here. So like, what if we do this? Turn the 7 into whatever this is. Or maybe we get rid of the 4. Maybe the 7 can become... 7 can become an 8 in the future. Let's use the death card. Okay, so this is a 10. We have a pair of 10s. So let's do some calculations here. Is it possible for me to get a straight flush? It's not. I can play a pair of 10s. And maybe draw a pair of aces or a pair of jacks. Okay. So in here, I could have 2 jacks, I could have 2 8s. Alright. This round was a little bit stinky because we've got the face down cards. I think in the future we should be fine. But like here, we're forced to play conservatively. So I guess I don't want to play the high card, right? So I think we just play the flush to end. So like, play these and play this card, which is possibly an 8. This is a flush for sure. 8 didn't give me a tarot card. Boo. All right. Let's go next. So, copy the percolator. Check the skip tags. No vouchers. All right. Do a little re-rolling. Now that we got the discounted re-rolls, we could re-roll a little bit. I want to kind of wait till overstock, right? Okay, so we can take strength here. We'll just do a little bit of re-rolling, just a light re-rolling. We don't need 10s, though 10s could help us make straights. Nah. What do we need? We need lucky cards. I don't really need 7s. Could take a 10. We said no to 10s. How deep do we want to re-roll? If we're not making that much money, maybe we re-roll 10 times. Maybe. Okay. Strength so that we can turn queens into kings into aces. Like that was a plan at some point. I could hold on to the strength card. You know what? Holding on to the strength card means if we get in a situation where we don't have a pair, we can use the strength card to make a pair. We can make the 8s lucky and then spades. It's okay to have a few offsuits, and then so that way you can play full houses, regular full houses that are not flush houses. I can make more lucky cards here, more lucky 8s. I can use strength, not yet. We'll hold on the strength card. So no more re-rolling. Let's just go next. Boss here says first hand face down. First hand with the burglar. That's awkward. I think we can pretty much guarantee that we get a pair, and then we don't. Then it's fine. So let's just copy the burglar and go next. Alright, so strength here, if I want to turn a 7 into an 8, which I kind of do, let's wait on that a little bit. So let's start with a pair of queens. Then we can play 2-pair. 2-pair, we get the... okay, fine. So with the red seal queen, I do want to turn them into kings eventually, probably. Aces, maybe. Or maybe it's easier to just go jacks and queens. And then avoid aces. Maybe those aces get turned back into queens. I think the thing that I want to do most is turn 7s into 8s. So that we can get more tarot cards. Let's play the flush house. Okay, but I do need to add more cards to the deck. Devil we don't need. Justice we don't need. Pair of 8s here. I can throw away an extra 4. 4s are extras. 7s are extras. Lovers, nope. Hierophant, nope. Alright, so we can play a full house here. There's only 31 cards on the deck. So maybe we stick to pairs for now. We could play a lot of pairs for a while. Stick to pairs for now until we have more cards on the deck. Pair of jacks. Another pair of jacks. Okay, I'd like to play an 8. Let's play 3 of a kind jack since we have 3 of a kind. Okay. Aces first. Okay, we've got 3 8s. We could play a pair of 8s first. We want to separate the 8s. And then that way we get, you know, potentially... If you play too many 8s at one time, you won't get as many tarot cards because, you know, we don't have that many consumable slots until we get the crystal ball. We can play a pair of jacks here. So 6 hands left. We can be a little bit more aggressive playing extra cards. So now I can probably do jacks and 10s. I can start playing 2 pair. 13 cards left in the deck. We have a straight. We have the royal flush. Definitely try one of those. Okay, there's 4 cards left in the deck. So I can play a pair, and then a pair, and then a flush. I could play 3, and then a pair, and then a flush, right? So like, let's start with 2 8s. Priestess, we don't need. Hey, look at that, already times 6 on the Obelisk. 2 cards left in the deck. One of them is spades. So I can play 2 spades, draw 1 more spade. And then that's it. Then we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flush. Oh, look like that. It's that easy. It's that easy. All right, standard packs. Give me spades. I'll take spades. Do I want a queen? No, we said we want aces. So let's skip. Maybe we just take whatever. Give me eights. I'll take eights. Any flavor of eights, I think. Do a little re-rolling. 5. Nope. Sun. Nope. World. Maybe. Magician. Yeah. Dusk. Nope. Sixes. Nope. Temperance. Yeah. Alright. Let's not spend all the money. Let's get percolating. 103 Jupiter cards. Copy the burglar. Copy the 8-ball. Okay, so, you know, red seals. We could go red seal, jack and 8 here. World, we can hold off on. All right. We said we're allowed to play pairs. Maybe we play 4 of a kind jacks. Maybe we play a flush house. I could make some more spades here. I could save the world for 8s. Let's go ahead and make some more spades here. All right. So pair of 8s. Chariot. Maybe we hold on to the star. Pair of jacks, and actually I should throw away a 2 and I should throw away a 4 because I know that we can't pair those. Okay, 27 cards in the deck. We play just a pair of jacks and we can't pair the 6s. Okay, we have 10s, we have queens and jacks and stuff like that. So let's play jacks as a pair. We can play aces as a pair. Okay. I want to play a pair of 8s. We get rid of the star. We can go 8 and queens. That would take us down to 15 cards. Maybe we play just the 8s. Chariot? Nope. Alright, 5 more 8s in the deck. We play 4 queens or 3 queens? 2 queens? One more 10 in the deck. So if I play 2 10s, I'm not going to get 3 10s. I could try for the straight if we play the 2 queens. Then we have 1 queen left over. I think I'm just going to play the 3 queens just to get rid of them. Okay, so now if I do the full house, that gives me 4 hands left over with 8 cards, 10 cards. That's too many, so we play the pair of 8s. Okay, I have strength. Strength I want to save for my kings to turn into aces, probably. Or I have the 1-7 that can become an 8. Let's play 3 10s. Okay, so now I have 2 hands left. So like... I want to play the 8s. I want to use the strength. Use the strength on the king. Play the 8s. Don't need this 5. Emperor gives me a hung man and death. Okay. I'm gonna say no on the hung man. I will keep the death card. So we have 2 hands left. If we play 4 of a kind aces, we will draw presumably enough spades to make a flush. Okay. I could turn the 7 into an 8. I can turn the 7 into another jack. I think we want more 8s rather than jacks. This is a lucky 8, so maybe that's fine. Then I won't be able to make the flush. So how about we... I could hold on to the death card, but I kind of am incentivized to use it now because I could pick up another one from the shop. But if I turn this 7 into a jack, I get a flush house. If I turn it into a king, I get a flush house. So actually, if I want to use the death card, I have to delete an 8, which I'm not ready to do. All right, I talked myself out of it. Here's the flush, ship it. 9.4 on the obelisk. We could get DNA. We can't use DNA because we can't play high card. That's okay, we don't need DNA. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Could have taken an ace. I think I just want 8s and jacks. And then we'll sneak in a few aces, but mostly aces and jacks. I can open this Arcana pack and try to use the death card and then reroll for another one. Like this 6 I can turn into an 8, a lucky 8. This 8 and maybe also this jack we can make lucky. Yeah, do we want to add random aces to the deck? I think I have... Sorry, I think I changed my mind. I think I have few enough cards in the deck that I actually do want random aces. Random kings? Probably not. Temperance? Sure. How much do we want to re-roll? I can't take this money. One more time. Empress? 3? Nope. Alright, skip all this stuff. Go next. Okay. Against the boss, I want to find a pair. What gives me the best chance of finding a pair? Play these 4 cards. I don't want it to be a flush, so I'm not going to play 4 cards. Ship it. 3 aces? Alright. Okay. Let's play the jacks and get rid of some more face down cards. 4 of a kind, that's fine. Okay. Now, jacks and 8s. That was too many cards. I was thinking 2 pair and then throw in 1 more, but then it ends up being a flush when you throw in 1 more. Beans. Oh well. Okay, we could take the temperance here for more money. We don't have the voucher skip tag, but we get an extra hand size. We can try an Arcana pack. Stinky face down bosses. Boss says all my cards are going to be debuffed. All of them? That's okay. 4 of spades? Nope. Death card? Yes. So we pick up the death card here. We open the Arcana pack. Death, I want to make more 8s. Is it acceptable to make jacks if they're red seals? Yeah, that's fine. I can use a strength card on the 10 and the 7 here and then get a jack and an 8. So I think I want to do that, and in that case I don't really have anything that I want to use the death card on yet. So we'll hold on to the death card and do a little re-rolling. All right, we said no on the kings. Temperance, sure. And we should be conservative with our money, right? Let's go next. At least until we get another Joker slot, right? All right, copy the burglar. All right, let's do what I was supposed to do previously, but then I messed up. I want to use death to copy 8s. So we play a pair of jacks first. I can turn a 10 into an 8. Do I care what flavor it is? How about an 8 of spades? Alright, so we could play 5 of a kind 8s. I'm going to play them 2 at a time. Alright, hung man, I could use, you know, rather than going exclusively death cards, I could use a hung man on a 10, a 5, a 4. That's it. Maybe a king. I'll say no to those. Alright, play the pair of 8s. Maybe I want to try not to play too many pairs. Maybe I don't really have a choice. Use a strength here on a 4. That seems fine. Pair of 8s. Throw away a 5. There's the world card if I want to make spades. We can play a flush house. 8s and aces. Or 2 8s and a bunch of jacks. 33 cards in the deck. This is fine. Okay. How about 3 of a kind? How about 3 aces? 3 jacks. How about 2 pair? Aces and 8s. Okay, we get the world card. How many more non-spades do I have? I just kind of had this one. And then the ace. 1 ace, 1 8. Oh, 2 aces. Okay, that's fine. So 18 cards in the deck. That means I can play 4 of a kind jacks. Cool. $14 cards in the deck. We can play 2 8s and try to draw a queen. I could use the devil card. So ace, king, queen, jack, 10 with the royal flush. 7 cards left in the deck. No more 10s. So pair the queens. So if I go a pair 3 times is 6 cards. So how about 3 queens and a pair of jacks and a pair of aces. We can make a gold jack. I don't know if it really matters. The last card we used was the world. Yeah, we'll just hold on to the devil. Well, let's sell the devil. So let's play the 8. This is a flush. Ship it. Alright, let's copy the percolator. Got the death card. More aces. Sure. Hermit. More kings? No. Tens? No. I'm not really trying to play straights. Sun? Nope. Emperor. Okay, we can go death with an emperor. No fours. Copy the burglar. Okay. So death, I'm trying to make 8s first, because 8s then I get to get the tarot cards and build the deck. So we'll go death here on an 8, even though it doesn't have a red seal. Maybe I'm trying to save strength cards for the red seal ace and turn that into an 8. That seems like a lot of work. Not that I'm allergic to it, but that does, you know, I gotta say, that does seem like a lot of work. Jacks and 8s. Let's play a couple 2-pair. How about 8, and we could play a full house here. Sure. Don't need the wheel. How about 8, and we can play a flush house here. Okay. Actually, this ace is glass, and it could smash here. But we go 8s and aces. We can make more lucky cards. We can save the magician for the red seals. Now we switch to pairs, right? Like, we can just count how many cards are in the deck and just say, like, okay, now it's time to play pairs. I can make some lucky cards, then play a pair of 8s. I'm pretty sure I have a few extra slots in the deck, so I can play 3 of a kind too. Hungman, nope. Almost a straight here, but we don't have any 10s. So let's play a pair of jacks. 3 of a kind queens. So if I play a pair 4 times, that's 8 cards. So I want to play 3 of a kind 3 times. Or play 4 of a kind once. And then a bunch of pairs. Okay. Pair of jacks. I could technically play more. Play a pair of jacks. Okay, I have a death card. Death card, we should use it, right? So turn this 2 into a jack. And then we're still able to play jack, king, queen, queen, jack, or king. That's a flush. Ship it. Times 16 on the obelisk. We can actually use the obelisk for points. In the end game, once the obelisk gets over 100, you can actually use it for points. Copy with the blueprint. Standard pack gives me a gold seal 8. You know, I wouldn't mind getting some more of those. Okay. What else? Moon lovers. Chariot, nope. Polychrome 10 we really don't need. Don't need an Empress. A Jack of Hearts. Sure, why not? Got plenty of room in the deck. We want to get up to like 100 cards. Alright, $12 rerolls, I don't know. That seems fine. We can take a Hermit here. I need to throttle back on pairs, but I'll be able to play less pairs in the future once we have more cards in the deck. Let's take the Hermit. Sell the rest of this stuff and go next. Alright, boss here actually debuffs all my cards. I'm not going to get any lucky money. I'm not going to get any tarot cards from 8s. Is it worth risking? to do a reroll. You know? It's probably worth it. Hearts debuffed? Yeah, see, it's worth it. It's fine. Alright, copy the burglar. And then 8 ball. Alright, so let's start with the offsuit hands, because in the future, you know, we can get all spades and we can get flush houses pretty easily. So let's play the full house here. Like, full house seems a little bit rare relative to other stuff. So start with the full house. Get a fool for a hermit. We take those. Yeah. Alright. I have no more 10s in the deck. I have 2 kings that I'm trying to turn into aces. I have these 5s, which exist as a pair, allowing me to play pairs. But I think I'm just going to delete the 5s. And then just commit to only 8s or aces. And play 3 of a kind jacks. Alright. Pair of 8s, we can play a flush house. Fool for the hungman. I could use the fool to just straight up delete the kings, but I still kind of want to turn the queens into aces, so they're going to become kings. So actually this fool, we can find some other use for it. Yeah, another flush house here is fine. Play the big hands while we can. Alright, so 25 cards in the deck, right? Ship it. Alright, no on the chariot. So I think we just play pairs now, right? Start with a pair of 8s. Another pair of 8s. Emperor. Man, this fool is cramping my style. World. Yeah, sure. Maybe I wait. Maybe I wait for the 8. Alright, so pair of aces. We get the jack. Or sorry, we get the 8 here. I can make it into spades. Play the pair of 8s in case we get a magician. Okay, we get the king. So if I play a pair 4 times, that leaves me with 2 extras, which means we play 3 of a kind twice. So there's some jacks, there's, could play 2 pair here. Let's play the kings. Alright, we can play 3 jacks. And then a pair of 8s. Maybe a pair of aces. Maybe a pair of 8s. Get the world. I could use it on the ace, I guess. Alright, now for the final hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a flush. Alright, devil, if I want to make another gold card, I'm going to skip. Go next. Aha! Rewarded, and we get the extra hand. We can get a lucky 8 here, sure. Now let's go Arcana. So I have a Fool and I have a Death card, so I could use them right here. So I have jacks and 8s already. do we want to turn some of the jacks into 8s? Or is that a waste of the death cards? Maybe I should use the Fool for money. Maybe the death cards are not super important anymore. Now that I basically have the correct ranks that I want. Right now, basically I'm just maybe copying red seals. Copying red seals is important for money. Okay. I'm gonna use Temperance first. Actually, let's do this. Let's go lucky cards first. Okay. Then I can use death to copy the jack here. Copy the red seal, or am I supposed to copy the 8s? Because if I copy the 8s, the 8s can give me tarot cards, even though they're not red seals. Turn this jack into an 8. Use the temperance. That feels weird. Alright. Don't think about it too much. Go temperance here. Devil priestess. We can hold on to, I guess. Stone card. Nope. 7. Nope. Emperor. See what he has to say. Magician. Sure. Yeah, we take those. Death card. Sure. We take those. Okay, so death plus magician. Probably we can stop re-rolling. Let's go next. We get the voucher tag. Boss is extra large. Copy the burglar. Ship it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, folks. That's going to be it for this. Looking at the clock here. That's going to be it for episode 2. We will continue with the Obelisk. Already times 19 so far. The rest of this we will continue live. This will be another one of our Twitch streams. So this will be Tuesday at 4 p.m. Central. If you want to see me continue this and grow the Obelisk. We're not quite, we've just begun here. It's a grower. All right. Take care, everyone.